무함마드 유누스 님입니다. 지금 바로 영상으로 기조 발표 함께 하시죠.
Hello everybody. I just want to talk to you about social business, how it all came about, what is the meaning of it, how does it work, and how it is linked to what we promote, known as creating a world of 3 zeros. 3 zeros are zero net carbon emission, zero wealth concentration, and zero unemployment. These are the 3 zeros that we want to achieve. The idea came from the fact that the world that we live in and the economic order that we have created in this world is a suicidal model. It has created a path which takes us to annihilation, our extinction. So that's not the path that we want to follow. So that we said that if you follow the present path, we have no escape. If you follow the same old path, it will always go to the same destination that we have. If you want to go to a new destination, which will be a life of happiness, a life of sharing, a life of caring, we need a different path. Build a new path to go to that new destination. So we defined that new destination. And that new destination is creating a world of 3 zeros. How did this idea of 3 zero come about? It's very simple. The present world is set with 3 mega problems. We have no escape route from any one of them. Each one of us is going to destroy us. One is the environmental disaster. It's going on, we talk about it, but the urgency that is needed to overcome that is not visible. We do not recognize that our house is burning, and we are talking about fire inside the house and having a party talking about it, enjoying our life inside the house. If we are aware of the immediate danger of fire, we should have come out of the house. First thing to do is to extinguish the fire and make sure it's safe before we start enjoying life. But that's not how we are doing right now. So the urgency piece is completely missing from that. So we want to say this is a major problem right now. Problem of environmental disaster that we are faced. The second is wealth concentration. All the wealth we are creating, and we do create wealth every day, and that wealth goes in one direction, to the top of the society. Top people in the society get all the benefits of the creation of the wealth. They control the wealth, they possess the wealth. People at the bottom who work hard to generate this wealth, they don't have much share left in this wealth that we have generated. So wealth has, in our economic system, wealth has a very strange behavior. It all goes to the top. And only a small handful of people own all the wealth, almost all the wealth of the society, of the nation, wherever we are, of the economy that we have created. So that's the problem, extreme wealth concentration. And it continues. It doesn't end. The more wealth you make, more the people at the top become wealthier, and the condition of the people at the bottom doesn't change very significantly. It remains almost the same. It's a very slow kind of visible change that you can see at the bottom. So that we have to create a new system to undo that. Create a world where wealth is shared by all, not monopolized by few. Because if wealth goes in one direction, it creates a tremendous amount of social disturbance, social problems. And it's a ticking time bomb in the society. Anytime it can explode. And the third problem is unemployment. Unemployment in general, but now it becomes more dangerous because of artificial intelligence. When artificial intelligence gets expanded and expanded, they will be replacing human beings in work. Human beings will not be needed anymore. Ultimately, artificial intelligence will grow in an exponential way, and human beings will be removed from work in an exponential way. And as a result, human beings will become almost like garbage on this planet. We have no use for anything. So that's another devastating thing that we are waiting if we continue on the path of artificial intelligence. So we said we have to create a new world with the 3 zeros. Undo all those things, what is happening now. By undoing, we bring it to zero. Zero net carbon emission, zero wealth concentration, zero unemployment. The civilization that we have now is based on profit maximization. And profit maximization-based civilization pursues all the wrong things and create all these 3 problems. They're all based on the very essence of the economic order that we have created, on which this present civilization is built. So we have to build a new civilization, which will undo the present one and create a new one to be based not on profit maximization, but on human values. We have to rediscover ourselves as human beings. That's the direction we want to go. We are not robots, we are not money-making robots. That's the essential fact that we have to recognize. And we have to see what is human values and how to create a civilization based on human values, of sharing, of caring. We talk about it, but we don't practice it in our real life. So we want to create a civilization where everyday life is about sharing and caring. Wealth and people will be living together peacefully. That's the direction we want to go. That's the 3 zero. How do we do that? How do we get there? There are many issues that we have been talking about. One major issue is we have to redesign our business concept. Because today's business is based on only one objective. The objective is profit maximization. So we build all businesses for profit maximization. When we go to business school, they tell you how to make sure that you miss the slightest chance of maximizing profit. How different ways to maximize profit. How to make sure you don't miss any chance of maximizing profit. So that's what we are all told, and that's what the businesses practice, maximization of profit. When you are involved in only one thing, only one objective, maximization of profit, you forget how much harm you do to people. You don't mind creating environmental hazards, destroy the planet, because your objective is profit maximization. If it means having more and more fossil fuel to promote and sell and continue to pump up more and more fossil fuel, you do that. You don't care whether you are destroying the planet or bringing it to immediate danger, because your objective is profit maximization. You don't care how much plastic you throw into the business world, because your profit maximization mind doesn't register that it is a threat to the whole human existence of this planet. And then it's a waste-making economy. The economy that we build produces an enormous amount of waste because our objective is to grow in order to maximize profit. You have to keep on growing. In order to grow, you create waste. You hear that everything on the television, on the social media, everywhere, buy, sell, discount. And you are bombarded with these messages to buy more, and fashion. You have one, but you need it. This fashion has changed, you have to buy another one. Not one is not enough. There are 15 different kinds. You have to buy all 15 different kinds, so that you are up to date with the fashion, along with your friends and so on. Nobody says you are outdated. You want to be at the front row of the fashion world and so on. So we are encouraging young people to create 3-0 clubs. It's a very simple idea. It's to address the whole idea of 3 zeros. It sounds like a big idea, it's way above us. It's not. It's all related to one individual too. So we encourage young people to create 30 clubs. With 5 young people getting together, they can create a club. Each club needs only 5 young people. And as many clubs as you want, but always 5 young people. So what you do in the club, every member of the club promises to make sure he or she doesn't contribute to global warming. So that's first commitment. I shall not contribute to global warming myself. That's my commitment. And I shall not contribute to wealth concentration. That's my commitment. So I shall not contribute to unemployment. That's my commitment. Now you start with the commitment, but then you make it happen, step by step. You cannot do everything overnight, but gradually you reduce your contribution to global warming, you reduce your contribution to wealth concentration, you reduce your contribution to unemployment. So this is how gradually it comes time when you become a 0 contributor in all this, and you become a 3-0 person. So all members of the club become 3-0 person. That's a big step. If the 5 young people finally can become all 3-0 persons, then this is the beginning of a bigger one, to create 3-0 families, 3-0 villages, 3-0 cities, and then creating a 3-0 world, just one more step. That's all, a very small step left. So this is a 3-0 world, sounds big ambition, but it all starts with a tiny little step, transforming individuals to become 3-0 person. Along with 3-0 person, we also have becoming 0 waste person. We don't want to be wasteful. That's, the society that we do belong to is a wasteful society, but within that society we want to create a counterculture of 0 waste. I do not buy, I do not waste. If I want to buy something, I will buy the minimum possible, reduce my ambition, and I do not be driven by the campaign that goes around me. I do not hear those sounds anymore. Fashion doesn't excite me anymore, because I know that fashion may be destroying this whole world. So I want to stay away. I do not want to add to the wasteful society. I do not want to be a member of that wasteful society. So I reduce all this and make it to 0. So I see every day in my own home, but my domestic waste, my kitchen waste, my private life waste, and so on. So I bring it to 0. So I become part of the 0 waste club, or 3-0 club within the 0 waste person. So this will be the beginning of a 0 waste culture, a 0 waste generation. So I become part of the beginning of the 0 waste generation. So only then, if you can create a 0 waste generation, then you can create the world, the 3 zeros perfectly, because that's the direction that we are moving into that. So this is where we look forward to, and then we encourage young people to become entrepreneurs. I said the current economic system encourages everybody to get a good job. As a job is the ultimate of human being. Job is the ultimate of every single young person. That's not true. Job is a legacy, is a tradition of slavery. So why should we be part of a slavery tradition? We should be what we are. We are born as entrepreneurs. We are packed with unlimited creative capacity. Our job is, during the lifetime, is to unleash that creative capacity. That can happen only by entrepreneurship. If I take a job, my creativity is sealed off. We don't need it anymore. It's an extra baggage which we don't carry anymore, because I'm driven by instructions. Job means instructions. Follow the rules. Follow what we are told. So that's not the human life that we are contemplating. We are contemplating a human life of creativity, endless creativity, and that can be exposed through entrepreneurship. So as an entrepreneur, I have 2 choices. I can create profit maximizing businesses, I can create problem solving businesses. And I tell the attractiveness of problem solving businesses by saying that making money by profit making businesses, making money may be happiness, But making other people happy is a super happiness. And I achieve that super happiness by creating social businesses because I'm making other people happy. And the more people I make happy, the more super happy I get. So that's the direction I want to go. So this is what the social business is all about. And I'm sure once you create that social business, any tiny little social business you create in Korea, in a small place or in a small part of your city, amazing power of that. If it's really solving the problem, it will be copied, it will be imitated, it will be taken over by many, many people all around the world because that solves the problem. So solving problem is a treasure. It's a fantastic thing to have. So everybody will admire you what you have done, and they will be coming to you to learn how you have done, and then expand it in a much bigger way than you ever conceived. So it will be all over the world very soon because it solves a problem. And people are hungry for finding a solution to their problem. Social business offers that solutions. So you are a solution maker by creating social businesses. I'm hoping that Yunus Korea will be coming up with many, many such instances and making a big impact in the whole world and become an instrument in creating a 3.0 world for all of us, for the whole world, and create completely new civilization that we're looking for. We have to move to a new civilization because the present civilization is self-destructive. We cannot continue in this very long. We have to very soon shift to the new civilization, which will keep us on this planet with all the things that we hope human beings can achieve and will achieve. Thank you very much.
네, 박수 부탁드리겠습니다. 첫 번째 기도 연설, 바로 무하마드 유누스 공동 설립자였습니다. 우리 삶을 지속시키기 위해서는 사회적 기업 그 문제